Boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, boop. That's funny. Nope. Nope. We don't need that. Mario, what's up? What's up, Kevin? How did I know? It'd be some of the fellas being the first ones on. Man, it is gorgeous outside. 63 degrees, just beautiful. So good. So very good. Better not have none of them little things falling in my water. I can't be having none of that. Got a couple of folks in here right now. I ain't got nothing planned. You do. That one right. Let's see, right here. Yeah, we've worried about that one falling. We certainly don't want that to happen. What's up, Big John? Good afternoon to you. John T. That was a character in a movie. I feel like it was a Western. John T. I don't remember who that was. Yeah, that's the way it was for us before, Mario. I mean, the other house is right here behind these little cedars, Leland cypresses, whatever they are. The other ones, I mean, I can hit them with a baseball. In the front yard, you can really see them, but here in the backyard, it's blocked a little bit. Ideally, we'd like to move farther out in the country, farther away from the city, even if it was a 20 or 30-minute ride to the grocery store. Well, dang, we're a 15-minute ride now, so I mean, 30-minute ride ain't no problem. To have a little privacy and be away from all the hubbub of life and neighbors and all that stuff, which for the most part, we haven't had any problems over here, just a little bit right there. But it is what it is. Such is life. But, so see, it's 4:45 in Alabama. I guess Mario, you're 4:45 too. Critter. There's a hawk. We got some real pretty hawks living around here. What's up, Jason? You can't trust you two, brother. Oh man. I was talking to Stan earlier from Stan's Cutlery Universe, and he said it was 32 degrees today up there where he's at in northern Michigan. And it snowed this morning. I was like, man, if it would have snowed today, the state of Georgia would have shut down. Well, shoot. There's old Mikey. How you doing, senor? Haven't talked to you in a coon's age. Fellers, oh fellers, oh fellers, here fellers. About an hour, yeah. Felt like forever though, Mike. Going down to 22 tonight. Ah, you can have that, Jason. Woo! I used to love the cold, but I just can't do it no more. I just get too cold. Jason, Mike says you're his baby daddy. What's up, Sean? What's up, James? Sean, thank you again for the package, brother. Much love, much appreciated. Somewhere. I do have one knife on me. Since I'm home, I don't carry everything, but we got some of the fellers in here. There is a little gapping on this one, but this is that one I picked up yesterday for 20 bucks at the pawn shop, and I took some sandpaper, 1200 grit, and a little WD-40, and cleaned up pretty good. I'm not going to do too much to it. I might take a wire wheel with the Dremel just to see if I can get some more of it off, but you can tell there's a little bit of meat loss right there. Well, I was only thinking that for like down here, you know, just to kind of clear off the tang, but yeah, you might be right. But I mean, they got good snap. Look at the centering. I did put a little Mother's on it. It didn't polish up great, but you know what? I ain't gonna go crazy with it. I'm like Brother Terry though. I do love that oval shield. I mean, 20 bucks for a case trapper. It's hard to beat. I gotta sharpen it. I mean, you can see the edges. I don't know if you can tell, the edges are kind of beat up right there. Don't have a good point, but I'll get her done. Yeah, you're probably right. The wire wheel. Yeah. I think I have nylon wheels too, but you're right. The only thing I might do is take a pick, try to clean down inside the nail nicks, and maybe just a little bit on the tang, maybe. But that's it. I've already took some 1200 grit to inside the wells, and they're pretty clean. So. Oh, really? Even on the Dremels? Steel wool. I still got to go buy steel wool. You keep telling me, and I keep forgetting. I just need to write it on the shopping list. That way, next time my wife goes to the grocery store, she gets some. I just keep forgetting. What's up, Greg? How we doing, brother? Yeah. Let's see. November 16th was Ellaville, and that was a Saturday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably November 20th, somewhere around there was my first video. So December, January, February, March. So yeah, not even 5 months in yet. I'm definitely a rookie. Brillo pads, that's a good one too. 4/0 steel wool. Okay. 4/0. We'll see if I remember that by the time this live's over. No, yeah, I know you're good, Mike. I am a rookie though. Look, I'm still learning, and I'm okay with that. Look, Mario, when I was in the Air Force, since I was one of the young guys, me and this guy Jed, rest in peace. He died too young. We were there in our area, and the paint was mixed with the grit, you know, to keep you from slipping and sliding in the icy weather. Well, all the grit had kind of settled to the bottom, and they didn't provide us any stirring sticks or anything. So this stupid redneck just stuck his hand down inside, and I mixed all that up. And I just kept mixing, and I got it all mixed up good, and then we painted the walkway. And then I'm sitting there trying to clean my arms off, and my supervisor came by. Well, he was my supervisor, Sergeant Willis. Ooh, he was pissed. He was not happy. So he called me a few choice words. And so I went home that day, and I couldn't get the stuff off. I ended up taking a Brillo pad, Scotch-Brite, and Goof Off. And I scrubbed, and my arms were like pink, you know, by the time I was done. Well, Chris, what haveth we here? I saw you message me back, but I was already on a live. Welcome in, Chris. We just doing a little chat. Just Mr. Kevin asked if I would do a live, so we doing a little live. Just chat for a little bit before Mike goes live. Mike will go live here in about an hour. Doing some leather. I think it's some leather he took off of one of Jason's heifers. What's up, Nate? How we doing, buddy? What's everybody toting today? Who all's doing the yellow? This ain't the one, but who all's doing the yellow Delrin for Mike and his daddy this month? Appreciate it, Chris. I'll message you back after I get off. The Jacksons? Well, hello there, brother and sister Jackson. How are we doing? Man, that picture, I don't know which one of y'all posted it of I won't say her name, but your little girl the other day, man, she's cute as a button. I didn't realize how long her hair had gotten. Cute as a button. I think it was yesterday, day before when I saw it. I don't know, with Facebook, I don't know when it actually was posted, but so happy for y'all. Benchmade mini grip, yellow case peanut, yellow 18, green copperhead, yellow Saudi Jr., Leatherman Wingman, Gerber utility knife, Saudi Jr. Seeing a pattern with the Saudis. I got to get a yellow Saudi. I don't have a yellow Saudi yet. I've actually only got the two Saudis. I've got the gray bone and the black synthetic. I sent that one to Todd up there, his birth year. Yellow Delrin gun stock. I've never seen a yellow Delrin gun stock. I thought all gun stocks were bone. I'm gonna have to look that up. Is that a small gun? I always forget. Do they make two size gun stocks or is it just one size? Oh, it's a Rough Rider. Okay. So is it a little one like the case one or is it a bigger one like the Rosecraft? Hey, Brother Frank. How we doing, brother? I'm not huge on the gun stock pattern. I mean, it looks good. It's just not something I've gravitated to yet. But my tastes have changed so much in the past 5 months, 6 months. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen to me next week? I'm talking with Chris about getting a blue G10 Warncliffe large copper lock. I'll try to get it from him. Civivi Mini Praxis. Hey, that's a good knife. My wife told me the other day when we were doing the garden out here, she said, hey, I've been carrying this Civivi. She's like, this is so good. She's like, I've cut all kind of stuff today. I was like, well, good. That's why I got it for you. That's your favorite pattern. Well, that's good to know, Sean. 3.5 inches. So that's bigger. I have a little green bone gun stock case. It ain't that big. Like, this is a full-size trapper. I bet you that gun stock is only that big. And a 3.5 would be somewhere up in there. I could be wrong, though. It might be 3.5. Try to lock that away. But yeah, my wife's got that mini Praxis now. I want one. What Kevin say? I want all the knives. All of them. Broken ones, messed up ones, China ones. I haven't bought a Pakistan yet. I'm not against it. I just haven't bought one. If I find the right one, I do. I will get one, I mean. A pink Ontario rat. Didn't know they made a pink. I like the look of the rats, but I'd love to hold one first before I pick, you know what I mean? Pick one up. If I can ever get around Brother Terry, I'm be like, hey, let me hold that Ontario rat so I can see if I like it. Me and him got to meet up, but we're like 3.5 hours apart, I believe, because it's like an hour from me to Macon, and I think he's an hour and a half, 2 hours below Macon. Salty don't bother me no more. Salty don't bother me at all. See, I don't have an 8 OT yet. Do I have it? I don't even know if I have a 7 OT. I got the 5 OT, the green one. Oh, 8 OT is the Stockman, right? Yeah, that's the Stockman. So I got an 8 OT classic, whatever, USA. But I want all them other lockbacks. The 5 OT, and I got the 5. I need all the ones above the 5 OT. Yeah, the only reason I haven't picked up a Pakistan knife yet is I haven't seen one that I really, really liked. What's up, Mike? Simple Life in the house. That's what this is, Simple Life, just outdoors, hearing the Rugrats yell next door. I just haven't seen a Pakistan knife that I've just been, oh yeah, I gotta have that. But I'm not against it. I love folding hunters. I don't have one on me right now, but I love folding hunters. It's hard to beat a folding hunter. Quarter pint. That's funny. He didn't even get a half pint. He got a quarter pint. Hilarious. Man, I hope I can remember that. That is too good. Man, Big Mike and quarter pint. Oh, man, that is too good. That made me laugh. Yes, yeah, so some what's that, a Tractor Supply. Somewhere I saw something. Yeah, $30. That's the 94 OT. Yeah, that's the one I need to go get. Filter all messages. Okay, there we go. Simple Mike. That's funny. 51 OT. I don't know what that one is, James. 51 OT. Is that a Stockman or is that a, what is that one? Ooh, man. Ooh. Wouldn't be a Bubba video if I didn't yawn. Lockback. Okay. I love the lockbacks. Big timer. Honestly, Frank, the prices that they're going for on eBay, you're almost just as good to get one off Buck's website and do their 10% coupon, in my opinion, because the used ones are going for just $10 or $15 less than the new ones. Oh, see, Mike says eBay. Okay, we had a difference of opinion on that one, because I paid mine's I think the brand new ones are what, 60 or 65 after the discount. That's just, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's times you could find a good deal on eBay, but man, knife, all you collectors, me included, we have really driven the price up on knives in the past few years. Part of it's Knife Doctor's fault. He got everybody so into knives. Dadgum you, Brother Kevin. Oh, Deep South, that's a good idea. Deep South might be able to get you a good deal. Well, they can't go below map. But their map might be a little better than what am I trying to say? Speaking of, Deep South just went live. Their map might be a little bit better than Buck's website. I forgot Walmart had them. So yeah, just compare. I guess you just have to compare the prices, Brother Frank. Reuben, what is up, stranger? I ain't heard from you in a while. Of course, I haven't done a live in a while. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Ooh. Excuse me. Wonder what Deep South's going to give away this week. Mario, you cannot enter the giveaway. Dennis Whipple cannot enter the giveaway. Troll hunting. All right, buddy. Hope you catch some. I was thinking of Sage, Northcutt, Mark, Becky, daughter, Chloe, sons. Oh, Katy, Texas. Yeah, I haven't either, Mario. Whenever they did the, man, I think the last Rough Rider they did, it was 3 or 4 weeks ago. Oh, Mike gonna auction off some leather. Excuse me. A knife, probably. Nate's such a smart aleck. Mike, you need them. You need the crowd that Deep South gets to make them prices go up, up, up. Nate. Well, that's good, Ruben. I've added a few, traded a few, gave away a few, added a few. I think it with this YouTube stuff, it's almost just so random. Yeah, we can all bid it up as long as we make sure Nate gets hit with it at the end. That'd be funny. See his, see his wife's reaction. South Houston. And Nate's like, I don't want to be in trouble. I'm a good boy, I promise. She ain't my wife. I ain't scared. That's your problem. I don't want to see my wife angry though, because her anger is like it's quiet. The quiet anger scares me. They do, but they don't know each other really well. They've actually been able to meet a couple of times up there at their church and then once down here. So, yes, they know each other, but not as well as Nate and I know each other, which we got to remedy that. I got to get up there. We got to get all of us up there. I got to get all of us up there. Your wife don't get too mad. Mine don't either, as long as I keep my mouth shut. No, my wife's a sweetheart. Usually, though, if she gets mad, it's because I ran my mouth about something. And it's justified when she gets mad at me. No, cookies are for me. Hey, Nate, you would love, I don't know, do you like banana bread? Nate, I've never asked you. That's why I'm on the porch, Ruben. No, it's just 63 degrees and lovely out here. My daughter makes some chocolate banana bread that'll make you slap somebody. It's so good. I mean, I give it a 10. Fantastic. Chocolate banana bread. Whew. I'd eat some right now in front of y'all. That's mean, ain't it? It's not very Christian. I apologize. It's fantastic though. Bring that in the cookies. Yeah. She don't make these much anymore because it's so much work, but she used to make some apple pie cupcakes. So the inside of the cupcake was apple pie filling. And then it was like some kind of a cinnamony frosting on top. I mean, they were a hit at the church. Like this one family, their kids kept asking for them, kept getting them. Like every time we'd have a dinner, they wanted to make them, but it's a lot of work, so she don't really like to do those anymore. She does good blueberry muffins. Excuse me. I apologize. Yes, sir. Nate told me to shut up. Boy, I'm bigger than you. Bigger than you. Taller than you. Got more hair than you. Yeah, smash that like button if you don't mind, if you haven't already. I always forget about that. Yeah, you probably are smarter. You probably are smarter. I ain't even gonna argue with you. I look, Hubba Bubba. Yep, that's fine. Hey, that's my. If you want to think that, that's fine. No problem. You can think Nate's cuter. No problem at all. None at all. Only one person in the world who I care if they think I look okay, and that's my wife. Everybody else, I could give a darn. uh, I'm not a fisherman, Ruben. I just, uh, I don't have the patience. Good Lord didn't grant me with that kind of patience. I tried. I failed. Thank you, Brother Dan. Is that Dan from Georgia? Gentleman Dan, as Big Jim calls him. Uh-oh, burger time. Man, see, look, I talked about sweets. Now he's going to talk about burgers. Well, go eat a burger. Have a good one. Well, happy to have you in here, Dan. Very happy. Every time I think Dan, I think Dapper Dan. Or there was a Andy Griffith show. I think there was a guy named Gentleman Dan. I think it was Gentleman Dan, and he tricked Barney into letting him out. What's up, Tyler? There's another 1983 feller. Best year, in my opinion. Just saying. Somebody's shooting. Man, Tyler done turned me on to them Schrade Heritage knives, and boy, them things are pricey. I ain't been able to pull the trigger on one of those. They sure are pretty, especially them green bones. The red bone's pretty, but them green bones are gorgeous. I'll get one. I haven't seen a trapper yet. I don't even know if they made a trapper in those. No, those were original from 19. Yeah, Mario, that's the hair pomade. Yep, and that was a legit product, Dapper Dan. But Gentleman Dan was I believe that was his name. He was a bad guy on a crook on a Andy Griffith show. Oh, you have a trapper, so you do make one. Okay. Are so correct? Are those actually 1983, or are those modern, made by Baron's son with a 1983 date on it? Because Mike asking that question has me wondering now. Yeah, con artists, con men. That's right, Frank. So those are original 1983. Okay. Yeah, they look good. I have not seen a trapper for sale, but I'm not really looking because they're pricey. So I haven't necessarily been searching for them. I have a saved listing on eBay or a saved search, but I don't really look at it. I tend to always look at the 1983 case knives and folding hunters. And man, I'm starting to really dig some of the Parker knives. See, that's what worries me. Now Tyler's second guessing himself. Uh-oh. We're going to have to do some research, Tyler. Between me and you, we'll do some research. 722. Yep, Terry does. He sent me a picture of one the other day. Trapper. Real pretty, too. It's like a natural bone. Buck 722. That's the Spitfire, I think. Oh, for sure, Sean. Yeah. Sean, you, them 69, crazy. That's why I was so tickled to find that fixed blade yesterday. I mean, yeah. Oh, Mike, that came from you. Okay. It's good looking. He sent me a picture of that one, a Remington. Daggone, what was the other one? Send me a picture of 3 trappers. Oh, well, dang. Then it would need to go back to you, wouldn't it? Dang, what was the other one he sent me? A Remington? A Parker? Well, doggone. I can't remember. I just looked at the picture, oops, a couple days ago. He said it could. We'll see. We'll see. You know, sometimes I like to help guys out. Sometimes, you know. Hish up, Mario. Hish up. 1983. That's where it's at. The only thing about the Spitfire that I don't like is their thumb hole. I like the spider hole, the Spidey hole better. A partridge in a pear tree. Oh Lord. What's up, Radio Geek? How you doing, buddy? That's another good channel right there. I don't always see all of his stuff, but when I do see it, it's good stuff. I just can't keep up with everything, especially with my work schedule being the way it is. I watch what I can when I can, and that's unfortunately that's what it is. I wish I had the time to support everybody with everything they did. But what's up, Trevor? Thank you for dropping in. But Tyler's right. 83 is where it's at. Mario has a personal reason to say 83 is second best. I'm 83. My wife's 85. My brother's 87. Nate is 89. Mike's 81. Mario's 80. We got most of the 80s filled up right there. I have the same birthday as Elvis Presley, January the 8th. Thank you very much. Oh, oh. One for the money, two for the show. My dad was 19, or is, my dad is 1941. I think he's got all y'all beat. Hey, look, another Capricorn. That's why Greg and I get along. He's a Capricorn. Heck yeah. I haven't always got along with every Capricorn, though. Ruben, he's a Capricorn. Yeah, Trevor's a youngin'. Oh, you're January too? I didn't know that. Trevor? Capricorn's a good month. Yeah, I've really only had one person that I've really, truly butted heads with really bad who was a Capricorn, and they had the same exact birth date as me. Different year, they were much older. Um, but there was family stuff there, so that was a big part of it. Not necessarily the birth sign. January 18th. So you're on the tail end of Capricorn or already into the next one, then I think. Man, I can't do candy corn. I can't do it. I did when I was a kid, but more power to you. My wife likes it in the fall. She'll get one bag a year, one small bag, and that's all she wants for the whole year. Um, but I can't do it. He said gross. I'm not gonna say gross. I'm just saying I can't do it no more. It just, I don't know. It just don't work for me anymore. Honestly, I won't say gross because I eat stuff that mixed with peanuts. Oh, I don't know about that, Greg. Hit it in my mouth. I don't like that. Well, go get that heifer in, Trevor. Um, I mean, I know I eat stuff other people don't like, so I try not to judge. But yeah, I mean, I like sweets. Don't get me wrong, but it is extremely sweet. like if I'm gonna get a snack of something, I like a, I don't even know what it's called. I guess it's like a spicy trail mix that has like the pepitas and the sesame sticks and all those little southwestern type things. That's like my go-to snack if I was gonna go buy a snack. I'm not a boiled peanut fan personally, Sean. I don't like this. This is a texture thing for me. They taste okay, but the texture is just slimy. I don't care for it. 70 to 79 case knives. Deep South is your place to go, Frank. Don't do it on the auction because the prices go up, but uh, I think they sell some during the week too when they're not doing the auction. Because I mean, you can catch a deal on eBay sometimes, but I have one that was a gift and one that I found in the wild, and it's fantastic shape. I got it for a steal of a deal. Um, couldn't believe it, but it's the only one that age that I've ever seen in the wild. Yeah, Deep South does have used old ones. They have some, 40 to 64, 65 to 69, 70s, 80s, 90s. They have every possible thing you could think of. Um, they go for a lot of money when they do their auctions, but they sell during the week too, as far as I know. Yeah, quarter pint there. Him and Chase always talking about boiled peanuts. I'm not a peanut fan, like just to eat peanuts. I like cashews, but just to eat peanuts, unless they're spicy, like spicy peanuts, I can do that. Now, I haven't had the Cajun ones. Maybe the Cajun bowl ones, the taste would be good enough that it would override the texture problem for me, but I don't know. I like wasabi. I cracked up the guy at the Japanese place we go to. We only go a few times a year because it's pricey, but I put a. I didn't think it was that much because I'll eat it, and I took a roll, a salmon roll or whatever it was, and put some wasabi on top. And where my wife was sitting, she could see the guy who makes all the sushi and stuff. And when I did that, she said he did like he said, and then I ate it and I didn't react, and he was back there like couldn't believe that I didn't react. Hey, appreciate you coming in, Mike. Sincerely, you be careful. Blessings to you and your family. I love horseradish too. Love horseradish on a steak. And I agree with Kevin. Cashews are better than peanuts. I grew up. My dad would always have cashews in the house. That was my dad's salty fix was cashews, and his sweet fix was anything sweet. I can't do spicy like I used to. Now, if it's like African food and it's spicy, I'll eat it. I haven't tried Thai yet, but I want to. I haven't tried real Indian yet, but I want to. Guess Mama going downstairs. Um, Radio Geek, I am in Georgia, the great state of Georgia. Ironically, the peanut state or the peach state, depending on who you talk to. What's up, Eli? Come on. You got your heifer in, Trevor? Is that what you said? I'm glad you got her in. Heifers can be ornery, can't they? I wish we had a way to give a double tap to people in the chat. Hey, Chris is back. And so you're back from outer space. Tyler. Oh, man. See you, Ruben. Thanks for dropping in, bud. Have a blessed one. Guess Mama's doing laundry. Your heifer's 16 years old? Is that normal? For a cow? I'm serious. Is it normal for a cow to live that long? Boy, y'all just blowing up the chat. Boy, look at all that for Eli. We're gonna because he's the last one to come in. No, I guess Chris came in last. Y'all just blowing it up. Thank you very much. Y'all are a trip. Whoever's doing that, I wish I could see who was doing it. Oh, since it was a couple days old. I've read that as you had it since you were a couple days old. Mike said hi. Hi to Mike. Oh, man. You got to read everything properly. Well, they say, I don't English too well. Sprechen Sie redneck. The sun is coming just in the wrong spot right there. I'm so thankful for some good weather. Like it stormed all day yesterday, but man, it knocked all the pollen down. So the ground, everything is not covered with nastiness. So thankful. Yeah, maybe Mike, maybe January thing. Yeah, I've said for years I speak red Mexican. Just enough Spanish to get me in trouble. Poquito español. What's the word? Like really Poquito español. I don't know what the word is for that, but oh, you're in Michigan too. All right, Mike. We'll see you in your live in about 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, I talked to Stan earlier, Radio Geek. I don't know your first name, so Spanish word for like really small. But I talked to Stan up in Michigan. He said it was 32 today, and they had snow. I was like, dang, y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. I'm with you, Greg. I stumble over things and mucho pequeño. Okay, thank you, Chris. I've had times over the past few years where I just I don't know what it is. Mainly over the past year and a half, where I thought it was like my ADHD real bad or something, and I mean I would trip and stumble over words and couldn't get words out. So I took ADHD medication for 6 months last year, and I just quit because all it did was like make me a zombie. I couldn't sleep, and yeah, miserable. All right, Radio Geek is Chris. Hi, Chris. Nice to meet you finally. I hope I can remember that. Oh, I got somebody throwing my name up in the chat. Giving your rabbits clover. They like that, I guess. I'm not a fan of rodents. Taco burrito salsa. Enchilada. Chalupa. Taco Supreme. I feel you. I feel you. That's where he got stationed. So I can count to 10 in German. I can count to 20, I think, in Spanish. I know a few Spanish words, a few Spanish sentences. I can ask a few things, but it's not enough. All right, see you, Chris. Hey, Randy. How you doing? Man, look, people will follow a farm channel, Trevor, for sure. You could probably get a following. I didn't know you spoke Spanish, Chris, so that's good to know. Uh-oh, chili. Elk chili, fantastic. See you, Tyler. Have a good one, buddy. Thank you for dropping in. Enough to get in trouble, yeah. Feel you on that. When I used to manage pawn shops, I would use Google Translate, and I would translate into it, and then let them read it, and then they would speak into it, and I would read it. That's how we had to do it. Dang. Yeah, it's tough when there's a language barrier for sure. I do my best to find some way that we can communicate, when I have to on the job site with customers out there. But it's tough sometimes. There's one crew out there use knife hands. One crew out there, they were almost exclusively Spanish, but a few of them were really good bilingual, so they would step in. We would just try to call their phones if we had to make a delivery to them or something, make sure they were around. If they weren't there, we didn't take it out. Or you have to be like, you held up the paper and be like, sign. Oh, Mike's already live. He went live early. Well, we're going to hop off here then. I don't want to impede on Mike's live because I think he's going to do a giveaway or an auction or something. So I was just doing this to kill a little time before his live. So we'll hop off, and if anybody wants to go raid Mike's live over at Make Cutlery Great Again, we'll do that. But y'all all have a blessed one. Yeah, I'll be messaging you in a few minutes here, Chris. So that was a reminder. Oh, in 30 minutes. Look, Kevin, you're smarter than me. All right, I guess we can hang out a little longer. Mike's not live for 30 more minutes. See, I can't read, Greg. I hope Greg didn't already leave. He might have clicked out really quick. Oh, there he is. Mrs. Teacher, can I come back to school? Oh, mercy. That's weird looking, ain't it? Creepy. We'll see you at Mike's. If you go over there, I'll hop in for a while. Yeah, my bad, Chris. I didn't realize that was a reminder that he was going to be in 30 minutes. I apologize. I can't read, apparently. My wife is a reader, y'all. My wife, 2024, read over a book a day. Y'all believe that crap? Hold up. She's right here. I'm going to ask. She read 405 books last year. I think I read 2, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Dan. Have a great weekend, Brother Frank. God bless you, brother. Yep, we're getting some greenery. There's the let's see if we can get all down there. I just put that fence up for her garden the other day. I still got to trim the top of it. I'm gonna have to make the old fence was short, so I got a little short gate. So I probably have to pull that gate out and do a new gate. So it's not the fanciest thing, but at least it'll protect her stuff from now on. I want Mama to be happy. She has a green thumb. She loves growing stuff. I'm not into it, but I want Mama happy. So thank you, Kevin. I need the support, brother. But twixt the two of us, maybe we'll make one solid person, huh? Oh, man. There's several guys in Georgia. We're going to have to do a Georgia get-together. I know them guys in South Carolina do one, but we got me, we got Dan, we got Randy, we got Terry. I know Kevin's got his whole group down there. But there's others. I know I got one subscriber here. I don't know if I said subscriber or ubscriber. One subscriber here in Covington, who's a retired state trooper, who he's wanting to meet and have coffee or something. I just haven't had a chance to meet with him. So I know there's several. We could at some point maybe do a meetup, you know, break bread and fellowship a little, talk about knives, maybe do some horse trading or something. I think it'd be fun. I mean, we could invite, you know, South Carolina boys down too, but they always meet up there in South Carolina. I don't necessarily want to drive 2 hours to South Carolina. I knew you'd be in, Randy. I knew it. Yeah, we had problems with deer a little bit, Dan, but not too bad. Our biggest problem here is these stupid squirrels. Um, we've eliminated quite a few of them because they got into her raspberries and blackberries and stuff. They kept just eating all the bird seed. My wife loves her birds, so she's got multiple feeders. We've got squirrel-proof ones, but then they still get up there and knock it around. And um, I haven't eliminated any deer. um, have not done that, Chris. But I got a squirrel way up that tree, about, man, probably almost 100 feet up. I hit him with the first shot with a pellet rifle and dropped his butt. Yeah, me either. Was that Homer Simpson? I've never had a squirrel want to get that close to me. We got one here. We call him Fatty. I mean, this joker, he's that big around. Yeah, he's that big around. Yeah, I hate them things. I hate them. And we did it in the summer, so you don't eat them in the summer because they can get some kind of it's not weebles. I forget what it's called. You can't eat them in the summer because it'll make you sick. Well, we're in a subdivision, Trevor. Ain't no 12 gauge in this. I was doing with a 1022, and the neighbor would always come out the back porch, so I switched to 1,000 foot per second pellet rifle. A nice fricassee. I've never had fricassee. Basically worms, yeah, Greg. There's another word for it, because I've got some buddies at the church who they love squirrel, and their nanny apparently does fantastic squirrel. Yeah, we're outside city limits, but we're in a subdivision, yeah. Wow, 3 deer sheds today. Sweet. Wolves? Who said, what about wolves? Tree rats need to be taken care of, exactly. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, Patriot, where are you at? Where do you live? What state? Hey, Jim's in. Hunting, fishing, praying. What's up, brother? I hope I haven't missed anybody. Ground Fog, what's up, bud? We're just going to be on here about 20 more minutes until Mike's live kicks off. Chase, hey, buddy. You're in Berea, Kentucky. Okay. Chuck who? Briar Patch? Did he take his channel down? I was wondering why I hadn't seen nothing posted. I know he had said before the weather started warming up that his whatever work he does is real busy in the spring and summer, and he said he might be limited to maybe 1 video a week. So maybe he just decided to take it all down. I don't know. I like Chuck. Chuck's funny. Chuck has made me laugh quite a few times. I didn't see the Tony Bose short. I need to go check that out. I ain't been able to watch a whole lot of stuff here lately. Been so busy. Oh, we was talking about critters earlier. So my wife loves the birds. So we have several sets of doves, you know, couples. We have several couples of doves. We have a couple families of cardinals. At least, I want to say it's 2 families of blue jays. but at least one family of blue jays. And my wife said that she's seen an oriole. I haven't seen that one yet personally. And then we've got all kind of other little chickadees and uh, finches. When it snowed here, we had like, I counted 40 something finches in one spot out there because we threw seed out for them. And then we've got at least three bats that live back here. And we've got an owl. We can never see him, but we can hear him. Yeah, Chuck is Briar Patch Blades. I like old Chuck. Chuck speaks his mind, and I like it. Yeah, we do have some bluebirds, Randy. We got some bluebirds, and I think we've had a couple of I always call them robin redbreast. We had a couple of them. Yeah. What's up, Coal Country? How you doing, brother? Just out here shooting the breeze. Chris, who, what? Bluebirds are eating you out of the house? Oh, you got me, Chris. Dadgum. Ah, he got me. Well, you opened the door. I walked right into that one. Dadgum. That's funny. Man, there was a time when I would not have walked into that. That time has long since passed me by, I think. Oh, snap. Yeah, look, a couple, sometimes Ace Hardware will have their brand of the, it's like this big a bag of seed, and we'll grab those when they go on sale. And but between the squirrels and all the birds here, I mean, it can add up. And then my wife likes to do the separate bags of sunflower seeds in a little tray out there, which the flipping squirrels just climb up there and sit there, just put their butt in it and just eat. I need to move the bird feeder. That way I can step out this door and have a straight shot to shoot them. Because right now, where it's at, if I miss, I'm going to hit the neighbor's fence. And I don't have no problems with old boy. So, yes, we have bought seed at Tractor Supply before too. So I need to move it over so I can have a straight shot at the little turds. I do not know where Arno. You gonna have me walk into a joke, Chase? Y'all just feeding rats and mice. See, I knew Chase was gonna do something like that. Yeah, look, sometimes I have missed, Greg. I ain't gonna lie, I don't always hit. But I've hit many a time. It is a good community patriot. It really is. Forgive me, I know you told me your name, but dadgum, I just can't remember everybody's name. I apologize. But there's a good group of fellers around here for sure. It's about 99% good. Perky Pet bird feeder. Looks like a little house, and the birds have to stand on a rail to eat. But if anything bigger than a bird gets on, the rail moves down and the feed door closes. Huh. Michael, thank you, brother. So, Chris, we have some fat doves, like turtle doves. Are they too heavy for that? Which normally they just sit on the ground and eat what falls on the ground, but I would want to make sure the doves could still feed. I love the doves. Okay. Well, these doves are way bigger than the blue jays I got here. I mean, these are some big old doves. I wish they were out here so I could get a picture. Oh, they are out here. So he or she is one of the smaller ones. We got some that are way bigger than that. And I can't tell what the little guy next to it is. Probably a finch. Thunder chickens? What's a thunder chicken? Oh, the turkeys. I've never seen a wild turkey out here. Now, out at the Charlie Elliott Reserve, we had some cross the road in front of us and like out of the blue, almost hit us when we were going to the gun range out there. But yeah, other than that, I've never seen turkeys out here. Never have. But I just like the doves. I was always taught that the doves, they mate for life. Um, and they're always together, and I just think that's sweet. And they're very simple looking, their coloring and everything, but they're just pretty. I mean, the cardinal is one of my favorites. Yeah, not like the praying mantis. Or Randy, I guess by you saying you chased a gobbler means you didn't get one. I appreciate it, Jim. This is just a rental, but we're pleased with it for now. God's been good to us. This is my wife's all her stuff. She just transplanted. So as soon as I finish all the trimming, all the top, I gotta fix that there, attach it to the post I'm gonna put up, fix that right, there you go, right back there where the two pieces of fence meet, trim all the top, tie it all together real good, and then she'll be moving her stuff in. So we'll do that either Thursday or Friday. He was preoccupied with that hen. I'm gonna charge my watch. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other. We have deer out here pretty regular in the subdivision. Don't really see them in the yard too much. We've had some turtles, a couple little ones, some obviously all the other kind of random stuff. Haven't really seen any snakes, thank goodness. Oh, armadillos, boy. Man, I hit an armadillo out here in the backyard with my Ruger 1022. What's up, Mike? Welcome back. I hit this armadillo with a 1022 2 or 3 times, and it didn't kill him. Now, granted, I had taken the scope off, so I was trying to iron sight him. I'm not really that good with iron sights, and so I never did get a headshot. But hitting him in his armor, it's crazy. He didn't die. I mean, he might have eventually ran off and died, but I hit him 2 or 3 times, and he was still running around. I hate them armadillos. Have never had a rat around here. I don't want to see no rats around here. I'll take care of a field mice, but I don't want no rats around here. No, we're not pulling out a 7 mag out here. I don't even own a hunting rifle anymore. Several years back, I needed money and I pawned it and then I lost it. So it was a shame too. It was a Ruger American 270 and I had got it for a screaming deal. And man, I was so tore up when I lost that thing. But I don't hunt. I'd go hunting as long as I can be in a blind or something. I ain't climbing no tree. We had some big old vultures over here. My youngest kid was throwing a turkey carcass out. We told him to go throw it out in the woods. Little turkey turd went and threw it here on the side. I mean, it was in the woods, but right on the side. I come home from work and there's like 5 or 6 huge vultures right there in my yard. I was like, heck no. It's ridiculous. I was like, if you ever do that crap again, you're sleeping outside with the carcass. I want no vultures in my yard. Fisher cats, I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure you can't shoot the vultures here. I know you can't shoot the crows in Georgia. What's up, Dwayne? How you doing, brother? South Carolina represented once again. All right, Jim, get your chores done, brother. Have a good evening. Chase, that is not a true statement. Definitely not a true statement. Oh, okay. Weasels. I've never seen a weasel outside of like a zoo or something. Oh, got some cardinals flying around. 1, 2, 3. 2 of them are chasing. They must be Twitter pated. They in love or something. I do like the cardinals. They're pretty. Yeah, we used to get hummingbirds. We don't really get them anymore. My nanny, when she lived with us, and God might have just brought them here for her, because my nanny lived downstairs down here before she passed, and so we had a hummingbird feeder right outside her window. Well, that might be it. We might not have a hummingbird feeder down there anymore. No, we don't. Suet cake. So maybe that's why. But she loved the hummingbirds. That was her. That was her bird. Oh, I've worked with some weasels, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I like watching. My dad always had them, the feeders on our front porch when I grew up. So I grew up watching the hummingbirds. We used to have quail run through our yard too. I caught a baby quail and squeezed it too hard and killed it when I was a kid. Felt bad about that. Somebody who takes info from one person about another person and doesn't verify with said person and then spreads it to somebody else. That's a weasel, right? Does that qualify? So if so, I got that in my family. Caught a hummingbird? Wow. Yeah, you're right, Chris. I was trying to be Christian and PC. Yeah. Moly, moly, moly. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. Exactly. It's sad. It's really sad what people will do. You know, I should be used to it by now because we've had this kind of drama for 13 years now. 13 years next month, I think. It's next month Father's Day? Mother's Day, I mean. I think next month. It'll be 13 years this kind of crap's been going on. And, stupid. Yeah, Dwayne, there was a mama and all her babies running across our front yard. And I was trying to catch one, and so I kind of put my foot on it. Somehow I cornered it, got my foot on it, and picked it up, and I was just holding it. And I squeezed it too hard, and my dad was so upset with me. He didn't whoop me or nothing, because I wasn't trying to kill it. I wanted to play with it. I wanted to pet it, and yeah, I still feel bad about that. Like the squirrels, they're a nuisance. Other than that, I don't kill a critter just to kill a critter. If you kill a critter, you're supposed to eat it. That's the way I feel. Now, not a snake. I ain't eating no snake. But like the nuisance animals, you know, I'll kill those. But I wouldn't have killed the quail just to kill it. Coyote's a nuisance animal. They destroy the deer population. They destroy, you know, cows, sheep. Yeah, coyotes got to go. Wild hogs are bad here in Georgia. Bad, bad, bad. They got to go. There's bobcats here too, and it's open season on them year round. But no, you might have to have a license for bobcat. Coyotes and hogs are open season year round. No tag needed. You might have to have a tag for bobcat. I don't remember. Lenny and them puppies. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I know coons can be a nuisance for sure, and they're quicker than a possum. Oh, I've never read of Mice and Men. Well, maybe in element or middle school, but I don't remember if I did. I know I probably should. It's supposed to be a really good book. But we lost about 5 minutes till Mike's live kicks off, so I'm gonna get off here and go refill my water. Appreciate all y'all hanging out. I love Gary Sinise. He's a great supporter of the veterans. Fantastic supporter. Good man. Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan. Me too, Chase. Wish I could read better too. But y'all have a good one. I thank you all sincerely so much for joining me. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. It's been fun. Didn't have no plans. Oh, there's a movie. Gary Sinise. Okay, I can watch a movie. All right, y'all gonna keep giving me all these quotes. I'm gonna have to go watch it. But I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. I will holler at y'all later. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, Kevin. Chris, I'll be messaging you here in a few minutes. Thank you all. God bless. Be safe. Till the next time. Goodbye.